We all want to be confident. There is no doubt in that. You go to a job interview, you gotta be confident. If you're not confident, you're sitting there, not so sure about my skills, you won't get the job. Get the fuck out. The same thing with girls. They like you more if you're confident. The same with business partners. You go to a meeting to make the deal. If you're not confident, you're not showing trust, you won't make the deal. Easy. Now, something that people won't agree with me because in this generation, apparently, you can't say genetically gifted because you disrespect others or some shit. If you're handsome, if you're good looking as a man or a woman, you will be instantly very, very confident. And it's a fact. So if you're handsome and genetically gifted, you don't actually have to do something to be confident. It comes to you naturally, right? It's a gift from nature. Most of you, like I said, want to agree with me, but I don't care. It's the truth, right? So how can you be confident then if you're not as good looking as you can be, as you could be, right? You're not genetically gifted. Well, what can I do to be confident? I want to be confident. The thing is, in this world that we live in, you can do whatever you want. Whatever you want, you can do that. You can achieve everything that you want and you put your mind to. You just have to believe in yourself, and that comes from confidence. So how can you be more confident? This is the theme of this video. Even handsome guys, good-looking girls, they're not confident because they're brainwashed. They think maybe I'm not so good looking. I'm not, because they've been told that by many others and they're just emotionally impacted by that and everything. Here's the thing, even you guys that you think you're not attractive or you maybe are not, who knows, right? I don't know you guys who, I don't know who's watching this, right? What can you do to be more confident, to achieve everything that you want in life, to walk down the street happy because you are you? Well, for men, I don't know what women can do, but for men, it's so easy. You just easy now. I mean, simple. I meant you can conquer. I'll go into detail because this is a very interesting word. You can conquer, and by conquering, I don't mean create an empire and conquering the whole world. You probably can't do that nowadays, like Alexander the Great, Napoleon. You maybe can't do that nowadays, but you can conquer other parts of your life. And by conquering, I mean winning. So if you go to the gym consistently, for example, that's a win. You're conquering. Because most people can't do that. It's too hard for them. They're giving up. They're pussies. Guess what? You're still going to the gym. You're still conquering. You're still winning. That gives you a lot of confidence because you can do something that most people can because they're afraid, because they're too weak, too lazy, whatever it is. That's conquering. Put that in the same everywhere basically. Whatever example you, for example in football, you will be extremely confident if you play at the global level and you just score a hat trick. You just won. You conquered. You conquered the field. You're the king of the game, basically. The best man of the match or something like that, right? That's conquering. Do you think that's not gonna give you any confidence? Oh, of course it will. Well, that's conquering, my friend. It's basically winning in life in some way or another. That's conquering. That's getting more confident. So you just have to get your lazy ass to the gym. Just have to get your lazy ass to work. Get your lazy ass to some place where you can conquer and win. Boys, this video, I promise you, I don't know how many views it will get, but I'm telling you this is so important to actually apply my advice. Because honestly, if you're confident, you can do whatever you want because you believe that you can. Most people don't believe that they can achieve whatever they want. That's a problem for them. So you can change that. You can change the perspective of yourself. And if you change the way you view yourself, you will change the way other people view you. So endless benefits for being confident. million ways to do it if you're not genetically gifted. So my recommendation would be, if you've never been doing anything hard in your life really, I highly recommend you take a big step and do something challenging, something hard, something that will maybe be extremely stressful. And you might say, oh, high cortisol, you're a bitch. You don't even have testosterone that could be blocked by cortisol, my guy. So wake up. That testosterone will be made if you're confident. Go do that hard shit, that high cortisol, high stress thing. So guess what? After that will be so, you're gonna feel so great, right? So nothing more to add to it, boys. You just have to do hard things that other people can't, like scoring a hat trick, like I said, keep being consistent with the gym. Those things are building your confidence. You're stacking up win after win, which is basically conquer after conquer. You conquer another city, you conquer another country. That's it, that's life. I don't know, it's something that men love to do, to conquer, is testosterone, something like that, right? Some biological reasons, I don't know. But it's just something that we want to do. If you do that, you feel successful, you feel like you've done it, you feel great, you feel confident. Boom. It's that easy. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And see you boys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.